Okay, the main cybercrime law in Pakistan is known as PECA, Prevention of Electronic Crimes Act 2016. And basically, the Prevention of Electronic Crime Act 2016 is the cornerstone of cyber law in Pakistan. It addresses a wide range of offenses from hacking, cyber terrorism. It's not just about criminalizing offenses. It also focuses on prevention measures and the procedural aspects of handling cybercrime cases. Key offenses under PECA include things like cyber terrorism. This includes any activity that harms the integrity, defense, security, or sovereignty of Pakistan. Hacking and data theft, unauthorized access to computer systems, data, or networks is strictly prohibited. Electronic fraud and forgery using digital platforms for fraudulent activities or creating fake documents is also punishable under this act. Cyber stalking, that is the using of internet to harass or intimidate another person, is also considered a serious offense. Child pornography, creating disturbing or possessing child pornography is a grave crime under PECA. So you can say yes, cybercrime and cyber law in Pakistan is there, and it's working very well. So we go to the next item, which is why cybersecurity matters in the workplace. You can imagine the number of laptops, the number of computers that we have in the workplace, and the communication, the systems that are being used in the workplace. So why does cybersecurity matter in the workplace? Any comments? Why we need this in the workplace? Please feel free to interact on the comments section. You can just type in the answers. Why cybersecurity matters in the workplace. The first thing is that since the COVID time, there's an increased remote hybrid work, whereby people are working at home. You don't have to go to the office. There is also growing use of cloud systems, whereby people are saving a lot of information in the cloud. There is also sensitive company and customer data. So we have to be very alert because of the sensitive company customer data. We are also having financial and reputational risks. Then we have legal and regulatory requirements. Because let's say, for example, like data protection. Data protection is currently a very serious matter in the workplace. And because we have a lot of data belonging to our staff, we have a lot of data belonging even to our customers, we have to make sure that we keep it very safe. And we have to have a company policy to state that all the information, all the data that we have for our staff and also for our clients and customers, it's kept safe. So that's why that matters very much. And you must have a data protection policy for the company. You also must have a cybersecurity policy for the company. Any organization with this, then they are good to go. Common types of cyber attacks. We have different types of cyber attacks. which come and they are always evolving almost on a minute, on a minute basis. We've got phishing, social engineering, malware and ransomware. We've got password attacks. We've got also insider threats. We've got also denial of services, DOS attack. These are some of the common types of cyber attacks. Can we have somebody to give a brief on or even to make a comment on the common or what you understand when we talk about, let's say, for example, phishing. Do you understand what phishing is all about? And social engineering. Anybody in the guys who are participating? Anybody? Please feel free. Can see some two comments which have come through. Phishing means to catch fish so hackers catch our data. Exactly. No, that's correct. It's very, very popular. And that's why we have a lot of emails which you are not able to understand. Phishing is fake emails, messages, or calls designed to trick user into sharing password, financial details, or clicking malicious links. You can get an email from a bank, say your bank or any bank, or you get an email which has got some details showing that it's from the bank. Then they start asking you about your password. They start asking about your details, your ID number, and such kind of stuff. Basically, what they are doing is social engineering. They're trying to get data so that they can now use that data to make sure that they attack you. So yes, that one is happening in our workplace. So we have to be very, very careful whenever we get any emails, any suspicious emails. Do not click on the links because that can end up being a phishing exercise. We've got malware and we've got ransomware. Malware is a harmful software designed to damage or spy on systems. Ransomware comes in when somebody has managed to get into your systems and they hold the data that they have managed to get and now demand for money. They demand for ransom so that they can be able to release the data that they are holding. So this one is also very common in a modern workplace. So this is something else you have to be very careful as you work with the systems. Then we've got the password and the access attacks. Attackers will exploit weak or used passwords to gain unauthorized access. So you have to also be very careful when it comes to password. And I know most of the modern organizations have got an organization policy whereby they have to change the passwords and they have given guidelines on how to have their passwords so that you don't put your year of birth and such kind of stuff. This can lead to having problems with access attacks. Then we've got insider threats. This is security risk caused by employees or former employees or contractors, people that you're working with. So the people that you're working with also, you have to be very, very careful so that you're not, you don't release information to outsiders who are not party to the organization. So that's another area which people must be very careful so that you don't give out information without any authority from the relevant parties. Then we've got also we've got what we call denial of service, or DDoS, deliberate denial of service attacks. This normally happens when there's an increased volume of communication on the different systems, we can say, causing a jam in the systems. So you'll find that if you want to contact your bank, you want to find out, let's say, for example, you want to find out your electrical bill, or you want to find out what is the balance in your account, then you are unable to get that information. You've been doing that, and you normally get a feedback like immediately. You send the question or the query. But now when we experience this denial of service, it means that you'll make the query to your bank, to your electrical company, but it's going to take forever before you get the feedback. Why? Because there's a lot of jam in the systems, and there's a lot of traffic in the system. So you cannot be able to get that. So basically, these are the common types of cyber attacks. And we have to be able to understand and be able to identify this type of attacks, and then be able to handle them. We go to the next one on how cyber threats impact on organizations. Maybe from the participants, any idea on the impact, the cyber impact on organizations?